All right, Ayo Tunde Balogun joins us now with sports news. Ayo.
Thank you, Joma. Now, despite getting unfavorable results in their first leg fixtures, Warri Wolves and Bayelsa United will seek to progress to the next round of the CAF Confederation Cup. Bayelsa United have a 2-1 first leg deficit to upturn in Sapele tomorrow, Saturday, while Warri Wolves will be hoping to edge out Tunisian champions CA Bizertin after the first leg ended goalless. The overall winners of this clash will qualify for the playoff round to determine the 8 clubs to feature in the mini-league stage of the annual competition. The body of renowned sports broadcaster Walter Oyatogun has been laid to rest in Lagos, fondly addressed as Sawoli by sports followers around the country. Well, Mr. Oyatogun contributed immensely to the development of sporting activities in Nigeria. He died on February the 14th at the age of 78. Well, the late broadcaster will be remembered for the roles that he played in the development of athletics, swimming, squash, badminton, table tennis, chess, and cycling. The World Football Governing Body FIFA can't seem to get a moment's rest as Brazil struggles to put finishing touches on its preparations for the 2014 World Cup that it will host across 12 different cities. Now, FIFA's Secretary General Jerome Valk was in Rio to meet with the local organizing committee and discuss the final challenges with host cities and stadiums still not completely ready. Manchester City manager Manuel Pellegrini says he doesn't believe that this weekend's clash with Arsenal will decide who wins the English Premier League title. Man City can move 6 points clear of the Gunners if they win at the Emirates on Saturday, and they still have 2 games in hand over all their top 4 rivals. Well, the citizens have had another superb week, thrashing Fulham before an emphatic win over their rivals, Manchester United, at Old Trafford on Tuesday. And that's it on Sports News. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Unveiling the new look of Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
Now, away from sports news, U.S. President Barack Obama has urged Russia to move back its troops on Ukraine's border and lower tensions. Here's Cynthia Are with more.
All this comes as a Russian official confirmed that intelligence measures are being taken to counter Western threats to Moscow's influence. The official said Moscow was taking offensive intelligence measures to counter Western efforts in order to weaken Russian influence in a region that is of vital importance. Also today, 5 planes have spotted objects in the new area of the Indian Ocean being searched for the missing Malaysia Airlines flights MH370. The sightings would need confirmation by ship, possibly tomorrow. Earlier on, it was announced that the search would now focus on an area which is 1,100 kilometers northeast of the previous zone. Plus, a grenade attack on a funeral in Bangui, capital of the Central African Republic, has killed 20 people. The Public Security Minister, Dennis Wango Kizemale, confirmed that the attack occurred yesterday. A total of 11 people were injured in that attack as well. Finally, Norway's ex-Prime Minister has been appointed NATO's next Secretary General, thus replacing Denmark's Anders Rasmussen. He will take over as leader of the 28-nation military alliance in October when Mr. Rasmussen steps down after a NATO summit in Wales. Mr. Rasmussen has headed the NATO for the past 5 years. And those are the top stories on the foreign.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And on entertainment news tonight, the highly anticipated movie adaptation of Chimamanda Adichie's book, Half of a Yellow Sun, screened to critics in Lagos ahead of its premiere in April. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with the details.
On entertainment tonight, Nigerian-born British playwright B. Bandele translates Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's powerful prize-winning novel, Half of a Yellow Sun, into an emotional drama that gives voice to personal stories of the indignities and atrocities suffered during the Nigerian Civil War. Set in the late 80s, the film screened to critics in Lagos to herald its anticipated entry into the big screens.
I see money, and I see a lot of work, and I see a lot of effort, and you know, it totally reminds me of my film.
An African Magic Viewers' Choice Award winner for Best Documentary, Stanley Oyikware, who got a statuette for the best documentary on Nigerian pensioners titled Deadwood, has been speaking on the inspiration for the documentary. Oyikware revealed that the true-life documentary was inspired by an article written by Dr. Gilbert Chigbo, published in a national daily in 2010, titled Pensioners Are Deadwood. Dr. Chigbo will eventually feature as lead in the documentary.
So we didn't do that because we were looking for an award. We did it because we wanted to join our voices to preach that message, you know, that pensioners should not be allowed to just die like that. These are people who have built the country to this point. They've played their own roles and all that. So you shouldn't just allow them to degrade and suffer until they die, and nobody even cares about them anymore.
Join us 9 p.m. on Saturday for the full interview with Oyikware. Moving on now, the producers of Nollywood flick 18 Karat Mama have released the official trailer for the movie, which is scheduled for a May premiere in Lagos. The movie, which stars Lanre Balogun, Fred Aseroma, Helen Adenike Osabute, and Tony Moore, is written by Helen Adenike Osabute and directed by Titi Jacobs Aseroma. There's also a new music video in town. Multiple award-winning singer Two-Face Idibia has released a music video for the track Dancing in the Rain. The track is off his Away and Beyond album from last year. On the foreign scene, a Los Angeles County sheriff has announced that the ferry car accident that killed Fast and Furious actor Paul Walker was caused by excessive speed and not a mechanical failure. The red Porsche sports car driven by Walker's friend Roger Rodders was traveling at speeds of 80 to 93 miles per hour before Rodders lost control of the car and crashed into trees and a utility pole in Santa Clarita, California, northwest of Los Angeles. No drugs or alcohol were found in the bodies of Walker and Rodders. The investigation determined that both were wearing seat belts and the driver and passenger airbags had deployed. Well, that's it on Entertainment News. Thank you for watching.
Well, thanks a lot, Mayawa. And the main news again. A 65-year-old retired magistrate has been killed in Abeokuta, Ogun State, by her former member of staff. And the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambawal, has asked the United Nations to assist African nations attain the Millennium Development Goals. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. Focus on Africa comes up after Metrofile. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do enjoy your weekend. Good night.